say from a set of input values into a single output value. If you see in the custom functions, these custom functions you can write in a simple coding languages, that is a simple query, that means M code is in a very sensitive language, so you have to use the M code is in a sensitive language. These M code you can write in a functions that how the invoking functions will be taken. That means you can write in a simple queries that you have to add any two columns, or you want to add one values to the another value, and that value will be displayed in something else. So like adding of the two numbers can be used by the custom functions, or subtracting of the two functions, or you can write any functions can be written in the create functions by using an M code. You can use it anywhere in that particular Power Query by selecting of the new query. If you see here, that is an add column. There is you can select the new query, then you can select the blank query. If you select the blank query, automatically the formula bar will be open to you, that it will start by using the is equal to. So if you want to write any M code is a M code query, you have to write by using the equal to, and you can use the case sensitive. That means you can use a simple language only, that X as a number. So if you are using as a number or a decimal or any integer values, you have to specify that one, or Y as a number, that is also a number. So you want to add the two numbers, that is X plus Y. These braces, this symbol will shows you the output. That means that implies will shows you the output representation in the custom functions. These custom functions can be used for the in between of the Power Query. You want to write or any simple function, that means you need to add a few things, or you want to apply any multiplications, or any some the functions you want to write, means you can use the custom functions for the writing of a simple query. But you have to think that have to remind only one thing, that is a the M code is a very case sensitive, so you have to use the same functions like this.
धैर्य उठ जा बेटा क्लास है आज
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, man.
I request you all to mute your mics, please. All of the participants, please mute your mics. Thank you.
So next one is in a custom column. If you see here, if you want to add the two more columns, that means if you already have any three columns in your table, you want to get that third column into in your table. That means fee paid is there, balance amount, total amount is there. You want to get the how much of a difference amount, how much of the balance amount the student has to pay, or else how much the differences you have the values, or you want to add the two more columns by using the which are already available columns. So in Power BI desktop, you can easily add the new custom column in the model by using the custom column. In this custom column, you can add like this. So if you click on the custom column over there, there you have a new column name. That means you have to give the other column name, and you can select the two columns which are already available in that particular space, or else you want to give any function. That means if your total is already available, you want to pay the tax amount to that one, means so already the paid amount will be the 500 rupees. So what is the tax amount means, that is 18%. So you can directly select that particular column name, and you can give the into 18 percentage. Automatically that particular tax column will be coming to the next custom column. So you can add. So if you have to check here, that is only one thing, that is a syntax errors will be there. If any syntax error will be there, it won't be applicable for the syntaxes. So you have to check the syntax errors when you are using the custom columns. So you can add the two or three columns in a very simple manner in using the custom columns in the Power Query tab. Next one is an invoke custom functions. These invoke custom functions is also used for the adding of the one more column, but you can add these custom call invoke custom column in very simple manner. That is, you have to check only one thing, that if you click on the invoke custom column, you'll get this tab. That is what is the column name and what the calling function you are using, and you have to use the provide the X value and provide the Y values. There you can use the numerical values and the column name also. By using these, you can add the two more columns, or you can want to insert the one more column. You can insert by using the invoke custom column. So I will show you how to use these invoke custom column, and how to use the custom column. Yeah, I think everyone remember that how to load the database. So load the database by using the Excel. I'm taking as iBank, and this is iBank. We are using the data set to load the data, and I'm selecting the two tables from this iBank. That is a customers table and the transaction table. In this customers table, I have the transaction number, date of a transaction, customer ID, BRID, TXN type, that is a transaction type, and the transaction amount in the transactions. In the customers, who have the customer ID, customer name, address, branch ID, product ID, and account opening date, balance, and the status. So these are the details available in the iBank database. So I'm loading. Yeah, after loading, I'm going to the Power Query. That is a transform data. In this transform data, you got the full details of the customers and the transactions. Uh, Now I want to add the custom column. That means if I want to add the custom column, that the customers, we already have the details, and the transactions, we have the BRID and the transaction amount. So I want to add the custom column. If I want to add the custom column, you can use the transaction name. That means I already have the transaction amount here. So I want to add the extra benefit. That means extra percentage to that particular transaction amount. For that, I'm giving as total balance. So I'm selecting the transaction amount in the double click, or else you can drag here. I want to add the 100 rupees, I want to add the 1,000 rupees to that particular transaction amount, means you can plus 1,000. So if you see here, there is no syntax error has been detected. That means the transaction amount will be added by using the 1,000 rupees. So if you click on OK here, we'll get the extra 1,000 rupees will be added to the transaction amount. Or if you want to subtract, that means if you want to uh, deduct the amount from this transaction amount, also you can use the same. That is, you can add the custom column. Or if you want to add the two more things, that means if you want to add the transaction ID and the BRID, also you can merge. Or if you want to split, also you can split. Or you want to do anything with using this custom column, you can create the new column by using this custom column. You can use a few more things also by using the invoke custom functions. These invoke custom functions will also use to create the new column